faster we're falling, we're stopping and stalling, we're running in circles again. Just as things were looking up, he said it wasn't good enough, but still we're trying one more time.
Hello, welcome back. As you can see, I'm in the horse box. I've just fired up Mo's a Movano. Make sure she's all okay. We went out last week to help with BSJA. We were a guinea pig for them. That was his first outing since his little break. And today we are off to Team Jones. I contacted Richard and we are hiring the show jumping arena. Now what I'm going to do today, he's been jumping 80cm courses, no problem, out eventing and what have you, as you will have seen in previous vlogs. So today we've decided let's pop them up to about 90. It's only 10 centimetres, it's nothing major, but it can make quite a difference. So I'm going to see how we get on. He does jump a little bit bigger at home, but that's just over the odd 1 or 2 fences. So I want to put a course together. So Dad, that's who's rattling around in the back, haven't got Archie in yet. He's bought a tape measure so we can measure up 90 centimetres and do a course and see how we get on. So let's go get the kid in because he's currently out in the field enjoying some time out, and see how we get on. Here he is, and yes, he's licking my arm. He's just had 2 stud muffins and he goes into a trance and likes to lick when he's had them. Ah, my special little weirdo, aren't you? My special little weirdo. Guys, I'm just popping his tail guard on, as you can see. You're probably wondering why I'm videoing this. Because there was a time, and our Jess over at Heebie Jeebies will tell you, I couldn't put one of these on without him kicking out. Now look at him. He has just had another stud muffin because he's been stood while I've been sorting out the lorry and that. And I always say, well done, good boys. Not many ex-racers will stand the way you do. So yeah, but yeah, can stand here now. It's marvellous. Right, in the words of Mickey Flanagan, we're going out. Wait, we're not just going out, we're going out. Okay, back in Mo. This time the kid is on the horse box. I've checked mapping, even though it's just down the road, the amount of times I've gone and roads have been closed for roadworks, etc. and I've had to go all around the houses and it's taken me an extra 20 minutes. So I've learnt my lesson. I've checked the sat nav, all good. So should have plenty of time. I had that much time that I've actually changed into my boots already. I've just got to put my spurs on and tack him up when I get there. So let's get going. Guys, I spoke too soon. We got so far, traffic piled up. I'm like, this always happens when I come here. And it's quite a major route through to the A1 as well. So it's like, oh. So luckily I was on a roundabout. So I shouted at my Siri to direct me this way. And thankfully it did. And then it went to go another way and the road was closed again. There was diversions. So I think it's all roadworks and they've shut roads off. And I've managed to get here with like 5 minutes to spare. So let's get a move on. Right, it's rather windy, but we're here. Dad's already in there, popping the jumps down, so a little bit big for us at the minute. Maybe one day, eh, kid? Okay, so I've warmed up. There's no footage because Dad, bless him, is altering the course. It all needs putting down. So there's a yellow one there. I'm just going to use that to jump backwards and forwards over, just to get him warmed up. look at the colour of me. My mouth and my throat are really dry. I could really do with my drink. It's in Horsebox. Really chuffed with how he came through that treble. Dad didn't get me going through it the first time. I just came round to it. It's quite hard because you come round and they focus on that red fence, and then all of a sudden you turn them away to that and they go, whoa, there's 3 in a row. So that's quite a good question. Dad's just popping them all up a hole now, and he's having a little rest. Chuffed that he went straight over the water tray today. Really pleased with that. And I'm chuffed that he carried on after we had that little blip at that one. We were half dried out, and I let him sort it out himself, and obviously he sort of fell over it. But he composed himself and got himself back for that one, which is all great practice for him for when we're in competition. It's no good it going right all the time when you're training, because that's when either him or myself are going to learn. So no, thrilled. So he's having a walk. Dad's putting them all up a little bit, and then we'll do the course again and maybe call it a day, because it's warm and that is hard work. I'm knackered. Can you believe it? My baby boy has just jumped clear around this course. I am absolutely thrilled, especially that he went over that first time. Marvellous. Wasn't he great through the treble? Over here, I got a bit wrong then. I had one rein longer than the other at that red one, and he still went for me. I was able to get my knitting back and smash it through here perfectly this time through. Oh. Woo. You know, you really notice it. They're not huge, but they're big enough when you're on a baby. And as soon as you start going up, you go, right, yeah, I get it. I need to kick on and keep that movement. Even when it goes wrong, put your leg on after the fence and get moving. Otherwise, you're not gonna make it to your next one. And I felt like I really rode that, so I'm really chuffing myself. I just feel so confident on him now. This time last year I'd not have said that probably, but yeah. Oh, amazing. So I've just come in so you can have a look at them. This is them next to me. It's not quite straight, but no, they're decent for my baby boy. Look, come just to there, just fraction below my hip. Yeah, I am thrilled that he's jumped these straight over that. That's marvellous. We've worked hard on that from the moment that I started bringing him to Richards, but I'm just having a good old look. Thrilled with him. You wouldn't think I'd be so thrilled considering that I'm used to jumping intermediates on my last horse, but when you have a baby and they start jumping that little bit bigger and they're feeling that more confident, they're travelling forwards, it's such a nice feeling. And with my old mare Athena, she was built downhill and she was long, so I was always reluctant to put my leg on and push forward because we always ended up more down on the forehand. Whereas him, I'm finding I can sit on my backside and ride him forwards. Because he's uphill, we just go that way rather than downwards, and it's such a nice feeling and makes my job a little bit easier, if I'm honest. But Dad's just letting him have a pick over there, and I'm going to get my champion home. So guys, that is us back home. He's just going back up out into the field. He's just walked past that, flapping around. What a good boy. I am thrilled with that. What a cracking schooling session. I said to Dad I could ideally do with getting him out and having a jump like once a week if I can, or once every couple of weeks at least. Just for that confidence, because I could see the confidence difference in him from the last time I went there with regards to the water tray. So I'm thrilled with that. He's still sort of, but he goes over it. And that's all you want, isn't it, at this stage? So I saw Richard, he was watching me do my last round. He was bringing a horse back in off the gallops. And he said he's looking good. So I'm going to make sure I put money aside next month for a cross-country lesson with him, because I've been dying to have one and see what he can get us doing. So yeah, watch out for that vlog, that should be good. But for now I'm going to sign off, because I'm going to get the champ who's eating the weird weeds. I'm going to get him up and out in the field. So until next time, see ya.